Okay, good morning. Beautiful morning. It's like 8:10 a.m. I was gonna do 2 different angles recording, but I don't have the other attachment for my phone to hook up to my tripod, so it's the GoPro today. I have some knives I've been wanting to compare. I sent a message out to y'all. So this is my son's backpack. They got new ones for the year. So I took this one over to hold my knives. Today we're going to be going over... What's wrong, Smokey? What's wrong? Why is your fur up? What are you sensing? You got a mountain lion somewhere? We are in mountain lion territory. Smokey just got in the vehicle. Let's see what's going on. Someone out here walking. All right. It's a hiker and his dog. And my dog didn't want to get in trouble, so he got into the vehicle. Good boy. So, needless to say, Zombie Tools Tanto, very good knife, made out of 5160 spring steel, one of my favorite steels. The Tanto. It's got aluminum handle scales and wrapped in leather. So that's the Tanto. We are comparing Tantos today. Cold Steel Nightfall edition. This one is the CPM 3V. Okay. The sheaths are great for both of them, Kydex, and the other one's like that poly stuff. And this one, I gotta bring up because I made it out of a leaf spring from a truck. There's the sheath. I put a fish on there, you know, because I'm a Christian and a fisher of men, so I figured that'd be cool to put a fish on the belt loop. And I took a Dremel tool and carved all the stuff into this thick cowhide. And this Tanto I made to look rustic. So, and I only did it with cold forge. I didn't heat it up. It took a long time to bend it straight as I could get anyways. And all the work was done by hand file and metal sandpaper. I've got almost 200 hours into this, but that's my Tanto. That's all metal carvings right there, as you can see. I did that so that way if I had to make this into a spear, I got places to tie the knife onto the stick. Leather scales. I put some brass sleeves in there that came off of my katana handle. And all the leather that I sanded off, I mixed with glue and used that to set the leaves in there, and it works pretty good. But that's what we're going to be going through today. And this is a thick knife, so she's thick, like I like my women. So needless to say, that's the 3 knives I kind of wanted to compare today. This is spring steel 5160, of course. It's my fave. And CPM 3V cold steel. And 5160 spring steel. Okay. There's a little bit of rust on there. It got on there pretty quick. I can't remember what I was cutting, but I guess I didn't clean it good enough when I was done. So let's see, what are we gonna do first? How about let's baton. Not very big wood, but it'll do. That's what she said. There's a pretty good knot on there too. This is my baton I made. Brought the kids out here and we all made one, and I taught them how to make Swedish logs and just some bushcraft stuff. Okay, piece of cake for that little piece. So let's try something a little beefier. How about this? Boom. Like a glove. Okay, not bad. We'll put that knife right there. And we'll pull out the cold steel. And let's see how she does on this. Yeah, no problem. Just as easy. Felt good. Now let's try mine. Yep. All just as easy. So, yep. I was wanting to get past that bark, but I put a bunch of linseed oil on this thing, on the handle, all over the bark and everything, on the top. Then once all the bark gets knocked off, I'll put more linseed oil on it. Just try to make it last a little longer. All right. Now let's little feather sticking. We'll start with mine. These little ribs right here are perfect for the choke up. I mean, you get a good grip on that baby. Not too bad feather sticking. It definitely could be a little better. Let's get some smaller pieces for that. Let's try a little smaller piece for the feather sticking here. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, not too bad. She'd work in a pinch, for sure. Let's do the cold steel Tanto Nightfall series, and let's peel that piece off. Have to try not to bite in so deep. All these knives are really sharp, so I just got to be careful. This is it, just wants to eat in. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it'll do it. Works pretty good. What I should be doing is starting with a fresh piece every time. And I would start a fire with the flint and, you know, the feathers and whatnot, but we haven't had any rain this year and everything's super dry, so I'm just not going to take the risk. Almost our whole forest is burnt down here in California, and I just don't want to do that. See right here on the Tanto, it's got a perfect finger spot for choking up. So very nice. So far, this one's doing the best job. Yeah, she'll work. So they'll all start fires. They all baton. I mean, they're all good, extremely tough knives. No doubt about that. Kind of chilly this morning. Ooh, some sap. I'm gonna save that. Put that in my fire starting kit. Let's see how well they chop, shall we? See that? Not bad. Not bad at all. And I worked that whole blade doing that. Let's see if she'll still shave some hair. Oh yeah, didn't even dull it. That cold steel, or I mean not the cold steel, the zombie tool, that baby's got some heft. It's got some weight. I don't have the specs for you. If you want the specs, go to zombietools.net. They got some pretty badass knives there. But the wait time to get them is extremely long, but it's worth it. Nightfall series, CPM 3V. This baby's biting into her pretty good. Not too bad. Making some good work of it. I worked the whole belly. Let's see if she'll still shave. Oh yeah. Yep, no problem. Now let's try my Tanto that I made. Not bad. Ate into her pretty good too. Edge still looks good. Let's see if she'll shave. Oh yeah. So they all still retain their edge. Chopped well, batoned good, feather stick good. Wild game, cut through that no problem. It's cold. So they all worked pretty good. In my opinion, I love them all. I'd have to say, I like my knife, of course, but I didn't make the handle quite long enough, and I should have put a little something at the end to keep, because your hand kind of wants to slide. The grip on the Nightfall series is excellent. It's very grippy. Unless it's wet, then it feels slippery. It does get slippery. Slippery when wet, boys. And then the Tanto from Zombie Tools. Honestly, I think it's my favorite knife. I love this knife. It's bitchin'. All these knives will last me my whole life. I really do enjoy this one. I love the leather. Leather's always good. In all types of environments, it does last for a good long time, and the grip it's always there. You know, it's nice. I love both these knives very much. I've always wanted the cold steel Tanto, and I got one, so I'm happy with that. And I always wanted the Tanto, and I got it, and I'm very pleased with it as well. They both throw very well. All three of them throw pretty good. This one sticks better. This one sticks pretty good. I need to get a throw-in setup. Need to get a throw-in setup out here. I'm going to make a pretty good throw-in setup. I'm going to get some 10-foot rounds and rip them down the middle, bury them 2 feet in the ground, you know, apart from each other, and it's perfect. It'll be about body height, and just throw some tomahawks and knives and basically everything that I can get. But I don't want to make the video too long, because a lot of people don't like long videos. Me, on the other hand, I do. I do like long videos, and I watch them. I know I don't have like all the cool music and sound effects, but I only have my phone to edit stuff, so. Oh, wrong sheath. The Tanto. I put this with my gun strap for hanging off right here. That's how I carry this around. I don't have a gun, but I bought that for hanging knives on. Works very well. So all three knives are great knives. If you're thinking about pulling the trigger on the Cold Steel Nightfall series, do it. It's a great knife. I hit mine up with the stone. I got wet stones that I used on that. It's a good knife. Sheath's good. You can't complain about it. You know, it does its job. I know other people like to complain about these cold steel sheaths, but dude, it's got plenty of options to tie stuff, put it to your backs, backpacks, all that. It's good. Now, I have another cold steel knife. It's I made a True Flight. You know, that's it. I put a handle on it, and all that handle is made out of is string and Gorilla Glue, the stuff that foams up. And you wet the string down, you wrap the handle. First you put glue on the handle. First you clean the handle with rubbing alcohol, make sure it's completely dry. Wet the string with water, because the Gorilla Glue reacts with water. It dries and does stuff faster. And then wrap it around it, one good wrap. And then put more glue on it, one good wrap, more glue, however many layers you want, right? And then let it dry, get some gloves on. And as soon as that glue starts fluffing up, start squeezing it. Squeeze all that glue back into it. And once you get it down in there pretty good, let it set for about another 20 minutes. It'll fluff back up. Go over there and push it back down. You're going to do that about 3 or 4 times, maybe 5. And then let it dry overnight. And in the morning, you can sand it down. And if you wanted to, you could sand this so smooth to where it looks like stone. It's really cool. And it's still grippy, even when wet. It's a cheap way to do a good handle. Like if you don't want to drill holes. I really disagree with holes in knives anywhere. I've always thought it was stupid to put holes in knives because that's a weak point. Don't ever put a hole in a knife. It's just dumb. Unless it's like in the back, you know, in the butt end for lanyard or something. But anywhere on the blade that's going to take stress or pounding, it's going to break there. In my own experience. I'm not saying all knives are like that, but in my own experience with knives, that's what's happened. Also want to show you another knife I was making. I made this one out of a mill saw blade, and it's, you know, you can see it's got some damage. I used it to cut apart a couch. This part right here is for batoning. The same kind of handle with different colored strings. Pretty cool, huh? I think so. The grip of it is, you honestly can't beat it. And I love the style of this knife. If you can see the drawing, the pencil lead on here, that's what I want it to look like when I'm finished. The kind of string you want to use is like your Ace Hardware landscaping string. You know, this stuff, the landscaping string. That's the stuff you want to use. And they have different colors. You can braid it, like 3 strands per braid. You know, so you have a total of 9 strands, 3, 6, 9, and braid it. Braid a big old long piece of it, or even do like 6 strands per, and so that's like 18 strings. But you take that and then you glue it on your handle with the Gorilla Glue. Get it wet, Gorilla Glue it, you know, and then just wrap it. You probably would only have to wrap it once. Me, I'd wrap it more than once, just because when you sand it down, you can take as much as you want off. And then you can hit it with finer grits if you want it smooth like a stone. I leave mine a little rough, so I got better grip on it. But I mean, this stuff is cheap. $2.39 for that roll, you know, so you can get like a couple different colors. It is pretty cool. This thing really don't have too good of an edge on it anymore, besides, well, not anywhere, but she still chops. She's not sharp though, and I didn't get to temper it. I thought it would be hard. I just wanted to see if it would be hard without tempering it, because it was a mill blade, and it's soft. So I'm thinking about just maybe, I don't know, hardening the edge, you know, maybe like a hamon basically. But I really like the handles. They're comfortable, very comfortable. I got this handle design from the Spartan pocket knife from Cold Steel. It's kind of like it. But, and I got some other knives coming, and we'll be out here doing some other things. I'll bring a rake and we'll be out here in the road and I'll rake everything out. We'll do a bushcraft fire and maybe make a Swedish log, all that good stuff. It'll be fun. And I'm going to do a video with this. I knew that was going to happen. That tape is garbage. That plumber's tape, I thought it was gonna be good and tough, but then I realized that it's, once, you know, it's that rubber tape that it sticks to itself. Once it gets a little cut in it, it just explodes off. So, see, look. And for an axe, anytime you hit something, that's going to happen. So, we'll throw that away. I don't want to leave that crap out here. But, I told you guys I was going to get it. The Fiskars N12. Splitter. This is for splitting. She's got some weight to her. Oh, this is the N12, not the N11. N12. Yep. And I haven't even got to use it yet, and I've had her since Christmas of last year. But she's, oh yeah. Yep, just split that big old piece right now. See, look. Like butter, dude. Nice. Well, let's see if she'll oh yeah, she'll feather stick. But we'll do a better review on her. But she's nice. Got some hockey grip tape. Look at the lines on that bad boy. They did a good job. The Norden N12. I wanted one, got one. The N11's shorter than this one, but I wanted one that could two-hand her. But she's got some weight, I tell you. See the wedgies on there? Pretty nice. And then it's got that Teflon stuff on it, so it comes out of the wood quite easy. Woo, stand up for a second. Grab my coffee. Yeah, I was coming out here and I was looking for a place to shoot a video last year, and I came out here and somebody came out here and dumped all this. Look at all this wood, trailer. Eventually I'm going to bring my boys out here and we will clean all this up, at least all the plastics and everything. This stuff will decompose. But the trailer, I'm not going to touch because I don't know if it's stolen or not. And I don't want that on me. Here's my tripod I use for my camera on my phone. I got that off eBay. It was like, I think 30 bucks. Well worth it. Good tripod. Oh, I don't think I ever showed you guys this is my camera bag right here. There's my knife for the side. You know what knife that is, alright? Travel knife, high carbon steel. Here, I'll pull it out of the sheath, let you guys see it. At the time when I ordered this, I didn't know they had a survival sheath for it. It came with flint and I mean a ferrule rod and a knife sharpener on it. But this is, you know, my true bushcraft knife. And she's sharp. She'll shave. Yeah, see. She'll shave. She shaved pieces of me off me. dude. But it's got a belt loop. I've got it upside down on the sheath inside the little carrier for it. That way if I do decide to wear it on a belt, it's there. And but these are my woods here in California. Thank God this section didn't get burnt down. Lots of beautiful dirt bike riding up here. And up here is that's where mountain lions and crap are at. That's the P Hill up there. It's got a big P on it, that's why we call it P Hill for the town I live in. But this is it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't the best video, but it's just me, man. I don't put out the best content, but I do my best and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy my hobbies, and it just so happens making YouTube videos is kind of one of those hobbies. So if you do like it, like and subscribe if you want. Hit the like button. It's up to you guys. You're in control, man. Sun's finally starting to want to peek up. Thank goodness, because it is cold. Alrighty. Love you guys. Have a good day. Sorry it was 32 minutes long, but I'm not sorry. You know what I'm saying, bro? See you guys later on the flip side. Just kidding, man. All right, peace. Bye.